I want to welcome you all today to our new member orientation for 2018 for HBMA. This is a Healthcare Business Management Association. My name is Sarah Nofziger-Drew, and I am the chair of the membership committee. So I'm going to walk you through today and give you a little bit of insight about HBMA and what you can learn from us and what we can learn from you, as well as our website. So I'm going to start today with a nice little picture here of our board of directors for 2018. I'm not going to read through all of the names today, but you can see we have our executive committee and then additional members make up the board of directors. In addition to our board of directors, we also have HBMA staff that work for us. We have a management team from Smith-Buckland that works and helps guide us through our day-to-day processes for HBMA. So you'll get familiar with their names and get to know them as you learn more about HBMA. I do want to take a moment and read about our HBMA mission statement. I think this is very important and valuable, so I hope you will read along with me. Follow me as I read. HBMA provides education, advocacy, collaboration, and certification for healthcare billing professionals and providers engaged in the business and technology of healthcare revenue cycle management. And just as a reminder, HBMA does stand for Healthcare Business Management Association. So we really are here to provide education and collaboration through advocacy, and we also provide certification. So I'll be talking about some of those coming up today, and I just encourage you to really think about this mission statement and how it will benefit you, but how HBMA can also benefit from your knowledge and expertise in the industry. A little bit about our website. As a new member, you already have a login and possibly have already logged in, but in case you haven't, there is a login in the upper right-hand corner. You can see that there is a circle around it. There happens to also be another option in the lower left-hand corner under the Member Center where you can log in there as well. So whatever is most convenient for you. Once you click on that, it will take you to our member login page, and you just enter your username and password and log in. I do want to remind you, if you signed up as an RCM member company or a PBD member company, you also can add your staff to your online membership at no charge, and they can have access to all the great benefits that we're going to go over today and throughout the year that we'll be continuing to provide more information to you through the year. So one of the areas you want to get familiar with is your My Account area. And on the left-hand side, you'll just see My Account, and it will actually have populated information here and share items that you have purchased, items you have for download, other things that you want to become familiar with. I know I routinely come to this area when I'm looking for what the status is of my CHBME and our certification information. So just get familiar with this area and you'll be able to see all the different things that you've ordered in the past, and it will be very helpful for you. Moving on, speaking of education, there is an area that you can come to our meeting calendar. You also can check a couple other areas in this education for on-demand webinars and e-universities that will be useful not only to you, but to your team members and your staff as well. So if you click on meeting calendar, then you take this to this basic page. This is not from today, so it's got a little bit older information on here, but I encourage you to go to it routinely and see what's out there and available. And it will easily break it out by what type of conference or distance learning webinars, so you can click on what your needs are. Just to give you a little bit of what we have upcoming, we do have our Compliance Symposium coming up later this year in April, and it will be in Chicago. And then we have our annual Revenue Cycle Conference that will be in September in Charlotte, North Carolina. Reminder to check out our webinars. We have many free webinars that are on demand. We also have live webinars that are available as well. And we have our HBMA University. And again, these are available to you as a member. And if you are signed up with a company membership, all of your staff will have access to this as well, and they'll be able to either watch it live if it's a live one, or they can download and watch the webinar at a later date. So I definitely encourage you to take a look at that, and if you need help signing up your team members and your staff, just reach out to us directly at HBMA and we'll be happy to help you with that. Additionally, I talked a little bit about certification under my account because that's where I go to see my certification. We do have an opportunity at HBMA for you to become certified, and that is through our Certified Healthcare Business Management Executive program. You do have certain credits you need for HBMA that are directly through HBMA. There are also other industry-affiliated associations where you can earn credits with, and they can go towards your CHBME. Plus your exam. I definitely encourage you to start thinking right away how you can get involved and earn your CHBME certification. One of the areas that we as HBMA members of revenue cycle management companies or individuals and professional billing department companies and individuals benefit from greatly is our vendors. We have two areas, a vendor marketplace and an affinity or MVP program, member value program, that are very beneficial to our members. And if you go under our resources, you'll see that we have lots of different opportunities there for you to take advantage of. And one is our affinity program, or what we like to call MVP. So some of our vendors at HBMA provide special discounts for our HBMA members that our non-HBMA members would not receive. So I encourage you to take a look at those folks. You might currently be using them, and you might get a better discount if you go through HBMA, or you may not be using them and might find there's a benefit. Not only for our MVP program, but also for our vendor marketplace. We have so many different types of vendors that are beneficial as you run your company that I think it's worth your time to take a look at that vendor marketplace. A few of the affinity program members are here on your screen. That is not all of them. We are routinely evaluating and adding additional ones on a regular basis. So I definitely encourage you to take a look at the website for the most current list. And if you have any questions, you're certainly welcome to reach out directly to the vendors themselves. Let them know you're an HBMA member, and I'm sure they will connect you to the right folks so you can see what their benefits are. In addition, we also have a job board. This was something that was desired a number of years ago, and we've had this for a while, and I've heard excellent feedback not only from employers that use it, but also folks trying to find a job. So over on the right-hand side, you would just click on Job Board, and it will navigate you to a page that looks like this. And you'll have the opportunity to where you can list jobs if you have open positions. There are so many folks working remotely now that just because you're in one state does not mean you can't find somebody in another state, or somebody's looking to relocate. As well as if you yourself are looking for a position, this might be an opportunity for you to come in here and see what jobs are available and how you can apply for those positions as well. So it's a great tool regardless of whether you are an employer looking for a new employee or an employee looking for a new employer. Definitely take a look at it and see if it might benefit you. Another great area in HBMA is our Find a Medical Biller. And you'll see we can find it in two different areas here with a large red circle. It's hard to miss. It's a great benefit because if you are not an HBMA member, you can still come here and look for somebody that is an HBMA member to see what services they offer. So say I'm a dermatology group and I'm in North Carolina and I want to find out who does billing for dermatology in North Carolina. I could come to this area as a non-HBMA member and take a look and see about contacting them. So we have a biller search tool at the top where we can search on different options. We also have an RFI program, a request for information, where I, as a dermatology group, could put in a request for information and then be connected to companies that would fit those requests. And then I could look at those companies from that point in time forward. So it's a great tool for non-members to use and look for potential companies within HBMA that have certification, or even companies that don't have certification. So it's all members that are listed as RCM company memberships. In addition, we have a membership directory. This is an area that I know I use routinely when I'm doing some of my duties as the membership committee chair, but also if I'm looking for somebody else that has works in similar specialties or states that I do, that we might be able to collaborate on and share information or work through an issue or challenge that we might be having with a payer or a specialty or something to that nature. So if you click on the membership directory, it gives you different information than the Find a Biller. The Find a Biller is for non-HBMA members, and the membership directory actually will give you more information. So on the Find a Biller, you might find a name, an address, a website, a company name. On the membership directory, you're actually going to find their email address and their phone number as well, so you can connect and network with them. This isn't for solicitation to sell services to our HBMA members. This is truly just to network and how that we give to each different person and volunteer within our organization. So I found this is beneficial when I'm running into a challenge, or if I met somebody at a conference but I didn't get their contact information, wanted to follow up with them. I think that's beneficial for networking in HBMA, which is one of the key areas when we collaborate together. We collaborate and we network, and it's very helpful to share information between members. Another great area is our government relations area, and you'll find that it's right here in the middle under our Resource Center because it is a great resource, and we have lots of information that is in here and different links that you can go to. We do have a regular Washington update that is published depending upon your membership and how you access that. You'll know if you have access to that or not. And there's something published each month. We do routine webinars. There's at least one webinar a year. And generally we have updates at our conferences also. So we like to keep everybody up to date on what's happening in Washington and anything specific that might become a challenge. If you learn about something, I suggest also that you share that information back to HBMA, because maybe it's something unique to your state that we all might not be aware of, and we'd like to get that on our radar so we can help you and other members resolve any challenges that you have. So definitely get familiar with this page. This is a great resource that we have at HBMA. Another excellent resource for networking and collaboration is our message boards. So especially if you're new, you might want to use the message boards versus contacting somebody directly. And we have multiple message boards that you could sign up for. You generally, when you start your membership with HBMA, you're automatically signed up for at least one message board. But you have the ability to log into your My Account and manage your message board subscriptions, who you want to subscribe to, who you don't want to subscribe to, and what is beneficial for you to see. You might want to see all of them. You might only want to see a couple of them. But this is great information, and this is a key way we can share problems, successes, how we can resolve things together through a community versus just one person going it alone or one company going it alone. So I definitely encourage you to take a look at this area also. One more area that you'll start seeing with your membership is our journal. We have something called RCM Advisor. You can find it through the publications and then the journal, and you can find past publications that you can look through. The new publications will be coming through your email. You'll receive a link when the next RCM Advisor is published. We publish 6 per year. And depending upon your membership, you may find that you get a print copy also. It varies as to what you signed up for, as to what you receive, but definitely you'll get one in your email. With this, there's great articles from industry experts. We also look for people to write articles, so if you have knowledge and you like to write, that might be something you're interested in doing for collaborating and getting involved. In addition, in this RCM Advisor, there is a CHBME quiz. So if you take that quiz, that allows you to earn 1 credit towards your CHBME certification. So I definitely would encourage you to be watching for that to be coming out soon. Like I said, it is 6 times a year, so every other month it's coming out. And even if you haven't looked at the current version, you can take a look at the past versions online and see what's there. You might find that there's some good information that's helpful for you. You will also be receiving a biweekly newsletter that we call our newswire. It comes through email. So it's important to make sure that HBMA is on your approved whitelist, not on your blacklist for your email, because sometimes we do end up in spam, but definitely put us on your approved list. This is great because it gives you a snapshot of what's going on, updates, and it's really quick and easy to read. If you don't want to read the whole thing, you just scroll right past it. You can click on the links to go directly to our website. Excellent tool for quick reading and keeping up to date. So definitely be watching for that. That'll be coming about every 2 weeks. So what I shared with you in the beginning, that I am the membership committee chair for HBMA, and I showed you that nice page that had all of our staff members that work for us. What I didn't share is HBMA is volunteer run. While we do have staff that assist us, we are all run by volunteers. So the board of directors is all volunteer, as well as all of our committee chairs, myself included. So I have another job, and I'm here serving HBMA. And we're always looking for other people to help serve. What makes us strong is the people that make up our HBMA membership. And we really look for members that have experience. They give advice. We need our members to be involved and engaged. Their connections, the leadership, all of these skills that many of you have, HBMA can benefit from, and you also receive benefit from HBMA. So definitely what gives us our strength in HBMA is our members, and you are now one of those. So we're thankful that you're giving your strength to HBMA, and looking forward to you getting involved in the future. Speaking of getting involved, here we go. So there are many committees that you can be involved with. I don't necessarily suggest that you start on day one, but definitely take a look at our committees that are out there, our educational events, what you can do to network, visiting with the vendors. We already talked about the message board and the benefits of that, and even writing an article for RCM Advisor. You might think that, hey, you don't know something, but we have people that write even about tips and tricks for using Excel. And that's a great benefit for all of our HBMA members and staff members. So you might not believe you have what it takes, but I guarantee you, you have some information that we need and that we as HBMA members can benefit from. So I encourage you to get involved. If you're interested, just reach out directly to us at HBMA, and we'll be happy to get you connected. With that, you might want to know a little bit more about our committees. And you can take a look at our committees and who all is involved in those committees by going to our leadership tab under the About tab. So when you have time, just navigate there. It will give you an entire list of committees as well as our board of directors. These committees, these are the chairs. We thought we'd give you some pictures so it goes along with everybody there. Now that we're almost done with this, you can finally see my picture on there, and you know who's been speaking to you for the last several minutes. But definitely take a look. If you're interested in one of these committees, again, navigate to that leadership page, read a little bit more about that committee, and then reach out to that committee chair if you feel that that is a fit for you. Maybe you're not quite ready to serve on the full committee, but you want to assist in some way. There's generally opportunities if you let us know you're interested. I also want to bring up one perk that we have for HBMA. So you all are now new members to HBMA, and you found us or we found you in some fashion, whether you found us online, you found us through a colleague or a friend. There is a way you found us. Well, we routinely try to go out and bring in new members because we feel that HBMA is an excellent organization and provides significant value to our companies, and we want to share that with other like companies. And by doing that, you have the opportunity to earn HBMA bucks, is what we refer to them as. Essentially, if you refer somebody to HBMA and when they sign up, they reference that you referred them to us, you will receive a $100 credit or $100 HBMA bucks to use for a future purchase. And it can be something if you're purchasing a webinar or a conference or your annual dues. It can really go to anything. And I will tell you, I have personally done this, and the dollars are great. They're just right there. They're automatically on your account, and they're subtracted before you pay whatever it is that you're trying to pay. So definitely take a look at that and see who might benefit, that you know who would benefit from HBMA, but also how would HBMA benefit from those folks. It always seems to be a two-way process, not just one way. Something new we're trying for this year is new member engagement. Oftentimes when folks come in, they're new members. We don't have a lot of in-person conferences nowadays. It's generally more remote work or remote webinars or conference calls. We want you as new members to become more engaged. So we're hoping that you will take the time and go through the process with us. You'll be getting an email each month of suggested items to do for that month so you become more engaged with HBMA. We would love to hear your feedback on this to see if this was helpful for you to become more engaged or what you would suggest to do differently. We realize there's a lot of different personalities, so not every month you might be able to get to it. You might not feel that it resonates with you, but I hope you're willing to give it a try and see if it will benefit you and how you can give back to HBMA. So with that, I want to thank you for your time. I wanted to also keep this brief, so I know it was kind of quick. Feel free to reach out to HBMA at any time, info@hbma.org, or our toll-free number, which is listed on your screen. You're welcome to call our national office. If there's anything that I can do for you as our membership committee chair for HBMA, please, you're welcome to reach out to me directly as well, and the office can connect you to me, and I'm happy to talk with you at any time. So in summary, thank you for your time. Be watching for your biweekly emails for your newswire, as well as your monthly emails for what you can do about becoming engaged as a new member. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.